Good morning, friends, Throneleys, and TK fans. We were just introduced to TK last week on our Reaction Wednesday live we did with John Reeves. And TK is a Japanese artist, for those of you who aren't familiar with this material. We're just introduced to it, and I say we, it's just me here right now, obviously. Johnny is on vacation. He's going to be back soon. But we reacted to TK, and really interesting artist. What I didn't pick up in the moment was that we already reacted to this song Unraveling with Otto. And you'll see during this video that John was explaining that it was redone, and I think I was looking at the chat, half listening to John, just like I half listened to Johnny during the show. And it's so different from what we heard with Otto's production from this one. I didn't even connect it was the same song. So I'm sorry you missed that during the live, but I wanted to clean up the audio a little bit as well. We had some audio issues. So here it is one more time. If you missed it before, please enjoy Unravel from TK. Do I have the... Yes. Okay, here it is. Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to take the steering wheel for a whole moment here, and I'm going to take you to... This is TK on the first take, and it's Unravel. And I had heard this song before doing a reaction to it. I never heard this one part that I'm like really anticipating. Like, I'm trying not to anticipate, but I'm really excited about what your thoughts are going to be on it. The song, there's a reason that he's singing kind of in this tonality. It's almost like it's a different style of tone they sing in. So there is a reason for that. But there's a beautiful part in here, and it's just a really cool, awesome. I love the first take. If you watch stuff on there, it's like some of my favorite performances are from this, and yeah, TK. So it's actually how I heard of Otto too.
Okay, I don't think we've done any first take. I've heard of it, but
it's so good.
Richard, have we done any first takes yet?
Man,
because I've
so
heard
good.
the term. I feel like maybe we did one.
The first take is like
who it was.
Yeah, well, if you watch this and you like this, I think one thing that I love about this is it's literally only one take. So they don't have any other rules other than that. Just one take, give us a song. And it's so good. There's some bands where you're like, they got them on there? They're like, there's so many good bands, and there are so many amazing performances. And so I'm so stoked.
Okay.
There's people that have never heard TK as well. And yes, I'm stoked about your chat being introduced.
Let's do this. Oh, by the way, before I forget, thank you so much for the super chat and the coffees. It is greatly appreciated. Normally have a Gopa. Thank you very much.
Do the first take. I'm so excited for you to check this out.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Two, I'm kind of a gear nerd, and you see so many cool microphones in here, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I like how organic and casual this is, the setup.
Mm-hmm. Love that piano.
So the sound he's using, right, TK, right? That's what he goes by. So the tone he's choosing is interesting because it has almost an intentional, what I would say, an intentional stress added to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there could have like a relaxed da 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 as
Yeah,
opposed to
yeah.
da da da. There's a
Very.
difference.
Yes,
And it
yes.
has to do with the larynx lifting up. So head voice is when the vocal folds thin, so he's in his Mickey Mouse range of notes, right? So the folds are thin, vibrating quicker. But if you lift the larynx, what happens is, if you get the little bump right here, thyroid cartilage, if the larynx goes up in the throat, you have all these cylindrically shaped muscles that squeeze on the larynx as the epiglottis folds down. And it does that as a swallowing mechanism to make sure no fluids or anything get into our lungs so we don't die. So as the larynx lifts up, these muscles squeeze, and that gives a smaller space, and it makes the mucosal layer inside the lower part of the throat a little more coarse. So it gives it like these cool overtones. So what's cool about this side shot is you can actually see how far his larynx lifts up in the head voice, which doesn't need to happen at all. Because you can you can actually have, so that's the note he's on.
Oh, wow.
You can have the same pitch, and the larynx can move in multiple ways. And it, like, really modifies the tone. But watch the tension he adds in that head voice space.
Oh, wow. I
it,
can
like,
never
drop in
unsee this now.
You can see it really shift.
Wow.
It's a little more relaxed, a little more tense there.
Yeah. And that's so soft afterwards.
Oh my goodness.
I love that.
Taking in the lyrics a little bit more too, which is very fitting with the tension he's singing.
Yeah. Oh, that cello.
So that's falsetto, actually. Just above head voice.
God. Man.
Oh, that was trippy. All right, let's go to that middle part again.
Yeah. That caught me so off guard the first time I heard that. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Is that have you listened to other material from TK?
Mhm. Yeah.
Since?
Yeah.
So is
now
that
I can't unhear his voice.
is that a commonality in his writing
His
style?
scream,
Yeah.
not necessarily the scream, but like just it's definitely a tone that he kind of comes back to, but it's more constrict here. Like it's the most present in this song, I'd say for sure.
Right.
But
And as I'm reading the lyrics, because I wasn't at first, and as I started reading, he's serving the song the purpose of that plea and just the internal struggle and angst and everything.
Yeah. This is actually the intro for the show called Tokyo Ghoul, which is an anime, but it's it very much the character and him in this song. Like you can tell it was written for it, and like he really very much took this song on. But yeah, this scream here caught me so off guard.
Well, I want to hear it again.
It was like cello and piano and just everything's so beautiful, and then it's like, and I was,
like paralyzed.
Where he's screaming at right there, from where it's coming from, he had to like that breath was an adjustment.
It was, but he's also introducing his false folds there too. So it's just like, I mean, that was what we would traditionally call a guttural scream.
Yeah.
That wasn't like some like special technique that he could do for extended periods of time.
No.
That's just like he's taking his larynx and just like throwing it against the wall for a hot second, just like, but that's how you get that like just scream, that plea, that angst. To sustain that specific tone for a long period of time would take. I mean, obviously singers have done it and can do it, but that's a whole nother art form in many ways as well.
It's so and in that version in particular too, it's so abrupt and jarring. It's like, were you paying attention? Wow, there you are. You know, like just kind of that whole thing.
And then and then the violins like crescendo underneath come up from it, so it like kind of takes that burst and then just kind of like sweeps you into this very melodic, beautiful thing. So it was kind of a cool exchange. I guess cool.
And I will say as well too, Otto actually covered that song, and you should most definitely, after hearing that now, you should at least check it out. If you don't do a reaction to it, which you totally should, but you should at least listen to it, because Otto's version is wild as well too.
Thank you, John, for introducing TK to us. We're going to circle back for another song at some point with Johnny this time. Please let us know in the comments which song we should watch next, and also which songs we should check out on First Take. This seems like a really cool platform to do more songs from. So that's it for now. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye.